we're back. Trial part... Oh wait, we're not in trial. Oh yes, it's story time. It was the beginning of spring, 4th grade. I was on trial. A class trial. Ask about the class trial. You remember, Larry. Spring, 4th grade. A kid in my class got his lunch money stolen. Lunch money? Our school was really small. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home. Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared, with $38 still inside. And now the Butz remembers. Butz was out of school that day. The envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming in with a cold, so I skipped class that day. I was the only one not in class. So they thought I did it. Kids in class said I should be put on trial. So the next day we held a classroom trial with me as a defendant. I didn't do it.
Guilty! He did it! Guilty, it was you! Thief! Give my money back! Such a meanie! Just me, you did it! You can't hide the truth! We're not gonna play with you anymore! You shouldn't be allowed in the relay race! Give back my 50 cents, eh? Hey, did you rob that bank the other day?
Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal any people's money. It's not right. In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it. Apologize to the class, Phoenix.
No!
I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad. I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize. I went over to where the boy was sitting. That's when it happened. Objection! He shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. Like you losers. You shall be ashamed. Amateurs. Miles. Objection! It wasn't you who stole my money, was it? No. Then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That is why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent. Edgeworth was born to be a lawyer. But Miles, it was your money that was stolen. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the one. We don't need proof. Make him say he's sorry. Why don't you all just shut up? Oh wait, that's Butz. This is how it always is. Everybody ganging up and picking on one person. Just think how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it. Very well. I will replace the money myself. This class trial is over. Edgeworth should be rich enough, it shouldn't really matter. After that, the three of us were always friends. Me, Butz, and Edgey. That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone without a friend in the world. You did a good thing, Larry. I was just lucky that I took that day off from school. Yeah. If I'd been there, they would have thought I'd done it. So I took it kind of personally. Because when something smells, it's usually the Butz. Now, what about Edgeworth's goals? Anyway, Edgey and I talked after the class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father. Objection! I'm going to become a defense attorney, just like my dad. A famous defense attorney. But my name isn't Miles Edgeworth. Then, a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school. The DL6 incident. Right, I'm not sure. The transfer probably had to do with his father's death. That's so sad. It is sad. It was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. there was an article about him in the newspaper. The headlines was something like, "Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney. Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts." The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. But why? What happened? I mean, that's not the Edgey I used to know at all. That's what I thought, too. I tried to get in touch with him, I don't know how many times. He never replied. Guess he didn't want to see his old friends. But I couldn't just drop it, though. I wanted to meet him, to learn why he had become who he became. That's when I decided to become a defense attorney. If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me whether he wanted to or not. In court. Edgeworth believed in me, and I believe in him. He's in pain, and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him. Whoa, Nick. So is that why you helped me out for free? Yeah. I helped because I believed in you. Except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free. Oh, Nick. Nick! Nick! You have to save Edgeworth. It's the last thing we do. Although it very well may be. Okay, first, there's the boat shop caretaker. You need to find out who or what he is. Even though we don't actually get rid of any evidence, so we still have everything we had, I think. Let's go. Can we go talk to Edgeworth? Is Edgeworth in? Yes, he is. How's it going, Edgeworth? Edgy. Edgeworth doesn't remember. Ridiculous. You calling me simple? You're too complex, Edgeworth. Now, why prosecute? What? Deny reality? Ah. Not that good of a person. So we prosecuted because the suspect in his father's murder got off innocent. This guy's name was Yanni Yogi. Of course we know that because we have the DL6 file. Robert Hammond. On that day, 15 years ago, the three of us were trapped in that elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I had lost all memory of the murder. Even now, I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's argument. Yogi's attorney's argument in court. Wow, I'm talking so gooder today. He claimed Yogi had been out of sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence. Innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. We'll continue this scintillating conversation when we return. Thank you very much, and have a nice nice day.